everybody. Welcome back to another edition of PhilsPhive. I hope your week is going well. Want to get right to what we have going on, and that's pretty action-packed in terms of our events. Starting this Saturday, we've got the Parade of Homes coming up. It's a tradition unlike any other. It's this Saturday. It's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're going to have 6 high-end custom homes all across the city of Dallas. Participating builders are Alexander Hunt Distinct Homes, Classic Urban Homes has 2 entries, Hoffman Homes, Keene Homes, and Richard Miller Custom Homes. All the proceeds will benefit Operation Finally Home, which is our charity of choice who builds mortgage-free homes for combat wounded veterans and their families. We've got a project that's not too far away in terms of getting started in Irving, Texas, and this event will go an awful long way to raising some funds for that very worthy cause, not to mention featuring 6 beautiful homes that you'll be able to check out from those 5 outstanding builders. You can go and get tickets at paradeofhomesdallas.com. Big thanks to everybody who stepped up to volunteer for that. It's going to be a great day there. Also, we've got the Dallas Division's TopShot event. It's a new event, handgun shooting competition. It'll be at Mission Ridge Range in Plano. It is going to be Thursday, May the 11th, and your registration will include basically everything that you need, including the range fees, targets, eyewear protection, food, and adult beverages, which will, of course, occur after the shooting has concluded. But a big thanks to title partner Main Street Lumber and Millwork, and you can register for that event at dallasbuilders.org. The young professionals have a bowling tournament that's coming up on Wednesday, May 17th. It's at Bowleria in Addison. You can register as an individual or a 5-person team. The benefits go to the Collin College Scholarship Fund, and I'll talk in my last note here about that partnership and why that's been so important as I walk down memory lane. The title partner, Union Main Homes, really appreciate Ben, who's the Romsky, is the chair of the Young Professionals Group, to sponsor that. It's going to be a great one that's put on by the council. You can register at dallasbuilders.org, and that's open for participants of all ages if you want to come to the Young Professionals Bowling Tournament. Also, Saturday, you may or may not have seen, because I know the national politics and these days even the state politics are crowding a lot of what you're seeing in your news feed, but it's very important, if you haven't already, in early voting to participate in your local elections that are occurring all across the Metroplex here on Saturday. It's Election Day. Home Pack David's going to have, our Government Affairs Director is going to have a voting guide out shortly in the punch list today that you can check out, find Housing First candidates in your city. But these are often very low turnout elections, which is why it's very important for you to get out there and make a difference, not just for your industry, but these are the elected officials that impact your daily life more than any other. Even the nuanced things like whether your trash gets picked up on time, whether your streets are improved the way they need to be, which I live in Dallas, they've still got a long way to go in that. Do your permits get out on time? You know, kind of another Dallas thing that we've struggled with. All of these items come from City Hall, and that's why you need to be a participant in those elections. So look for that voter guide coming up in the punch list. And then, as I promised, the last thing of the remainder of the PhilsPhives that I'll be doing will be my walk down memory lane. I started last week with our partnership with Operation Finally Home. I'm going to continue in the partnership realm, and that was 2017 was the year where we set up our partnership and started working with Collin College on their construction management program and trying to help be one of the architects from the residential standpoint on what that program would look like, what it would teach, to what came to be their beautiful facility up there with their technical campus in Allen, what that would look like, how that was structured. It was very fortuitous that Michael Turner, who with Classic Urban Homes was our president at the time. Michael himself grew up in the building trades and became one of the most technically proficient custom builders that you'll find anywhere in the city. He was big on trying to look at workforce development, and it just happened to be that we got this opportunity to set up and play a role in standing up the construction management program up there at Collin. Hiring Craig Johnson, who's the program director, has done an incredible job, and watch that program grow from original small class of about 20 or so. Now their first year class is approaching 200 students, and also importantly, about a quarter of those students participants are female, which is about double the overall participation of women in the construction industry. So it's just very encouraging in both the growth there as well as the diversity that program's starting to introduce into our industry. And I can't wait to see where it goes from here, and I'll still be participating with that program going forward, even in my new role. But I'm glad that we were able to set that up here as an association, that councils like the Young Professionals Group are supporting it, and ultimately that benefits all of us in terms of putting much needed young people into the workforce, giving them a great opportunity, and helping what I think for the next decade is going to be our largest challenge, and that's the labor shortage that we'll experience both at the professional level all the way down through the trades and then in through the whole entire ecosystem of the housing industry. So thanks again for tuning in to PhilsPhive. That's all I've got for you this week. I hope to see you this weekend at the parade and at one of these events that's coming up down the road.